Brain fog can be a really terrifying aspect of the menopause. I know for me, when I was experiencing brain fog and I had no idea what was going on, I honestly thought I was experiencing early onset dementia. I have to say it was quite a relief to know it was menopause. Understanding what's going on can also be helpful in reframing it. So understanding that brain fog is caused by the fluctuating hormones, that you're not actually going mad, can be really helpful. And unfortunately, brain fog can be antagonised by the stress of overloading and overrolling that many women experience. I have also heard it mentioned that during the menopause, our mind and our brain is awakening. There is a spiritual awakening going on, and there's different aspects of our mind that are starting to wake up. And this could be why we experience brain fog, because energy is being directed to a different part of the brain, and that is enabling us to welcome in these spiritual transitions that the menopause can be. I rather like to think of it like that. But here's a few techniques that may help you. Firstly, we're going to start with the mantra Soham. Soham means that I am, or I am that. It's all about channeling universal energy, that sense of connection, oneness, and this can help to reduce the panic of brain fog. Taking a nice smooth breath in and out. Perhaps you want to lower your gaze or close down your eyes. As you breathe in, say so. As you breathe out, ham. Breathing in, so. Breathing 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 out, ham. Channeling that sense of connection, oneness, unity. Then gently rolling over onto all fours. Extending the right leg out behind you, just gently warming up. Taking that foot to the top of the mat, into a low lunge. Gazing forwards, keep breathing smoothly. Bring the arms overhead, low lunge crescent, gently opening up through the front of the body and gazing up towards the ceiling. Keep breathing smoothly. Taking the hand to the knee, twisting, just moving smoothly and gently with the breath. And coming back onto all fours, stretching through the left leg, activating the hamstrings and the calves as you press through the heel, toes resting on the floor. Stepping that foot to the top of the mat, sinking into a low lunge, gazing forwards. Keep breathing nice and smoothly. Breathing in, taking the arms overhead, opening up through the front of the body in a low lunge crescent, gazing up towards the ceiling, coming back to the breath. Opposite hand to knee, opposite hand to buttock, lifting up through the sternum, twisting through the torso. Placing the hands on the floor, stepping back into downward dog, walking a dog. And then walking the feet up towards the hands, coming into a forward fold. And gently rolling up one vertebra at a time, coming up to stand. Coming into the center of your mat. Feet 3/4 stance. This leg, we're going to place that foot 90 degrees and turn the back foot away on a 45-degree angle. Track the middle of the front heel to the middle of the back arch. Raising the arms at shoulder height, breathe in, reach forward and breathe out, pivoting at the hip into triangle. Just allowing the hands to brush the legs. The legs are doing all the work. Keep breathing smoothly. Triangle pose. The triangle is the strongest shape in nature. To channel that strength, reminding yourself that if you've forgotten a word, that's all it is, you've forgotten a word or you've forgotten a phrase. It will come back to you. This is only a phase, it won't last forever. This too shall pass. And then windmilling back, swapping to the other side. Breathe in, reach forward, breathe out, pivoting at the hip, coming into triangle pose. Keep breathing smoothly. This pose strengthens the legs. It opens up through the lower back. It's just that moment of focus. Keep breathing smoothly. Windmilling back, walking the feet back together, soft gaze on the fingertips. I'm going to take tree pose. So shifting the weight to one leg as you rest the heel against the ankle, just getting used to that shift in weight to the standing leg. Focus on a spot in front of you, your dristi, and then sliding the foot to the calf. Keep breathing smoothly. Bringing that foot to the inner thigh if you want to take it deeper. The important thing to remember with tree pose, Virkonasana, is to keep the foot above or below the knee, not on the knee. And then breathing in, taking the arms wide and breathing out, taking your arms like the branches of a tree. Tree pose, Virkonasana. All about clarity and focus, balance and poise. Perfect antidote to the confusion of brain fog. Bring the hands through center, placing that foot on the floor. Soft gaze on the fingertips. Shifting that weight to the other leg. heel to the ankle. You should just get used to balancing on that one leg, sliding the foot to the calf. Bring that foot to the inner thigh. Hands at heart center. Breathing in, taking the arms overhead. Breathing out, taking the arms wide like the branches of a tree. Focusing on your drishti, that spot in front of you, for your balance. Bring the hands back to heart center and back to Tadasana, mountain pose. Taking the feet slightly wider than hip distance. Breathing in, coming up onto the tiptoes. Breathing out, bringing the hands through center. Elbows to the inside of the knees, coming into yoga squat. You can always use your furniture, so you could squat down onto a chair if you struggle to get deep into the pose. You can also squat down onto a yoga block if you wish. Leading up through the crown of the head, this is a really grounding pose. It may be helpful to go into this pose if you feel that sense of panic and overwhelm when brain fog creeps up on you. And coming to sit on the floor, right leg extended, keeping the left foot on the floor. Take the right arm out to the side as you breathe in and hug that knee. Take the left arm overhead as you breathe in. Take that hand round to the opposite buttock as you breathe out, lifting up through the sternum, twisting through the torso. Seated twist. Great for flushing out toxins in the internal organs. Keep breathing smoothly. Calming back to the breath. Calming your mind. Letting go of all the stories that are associated with brain fog. And instead, perhaps inviting in the idea that different parts of your brain are being activated at this point in your life, and welcoming the wisdom that this activation may contain. Coming back to center, extending the leg on the floor, swapping, bending the right leg, taking the arm out to the side as you breathe in, hugging the knee as you breathe out. Taking the right arm overhead as you breathe in. Take that hand round to the opposite buttock as you breathe out. Lifting up through the sternum, twisting through the torso. Keep breathing nice and smoothly. Coming back to center, extending the leg onto the floor, taking the arms overhead as you breathe in, and pivoting at the hips, coming down over your legs. Maybe you take hold of your knees, your calves, your ankles, or your feet. Try and extend out through the crown of your head, bringing your chest to your thighs. Any forward fold is deeply calming for the mind, cools the mind, helping to relieve the panic that goes hand in hand often with brain fog. Keep breathing smoothly. And releasing the hands, taking the arms overhead. Bring the hands down by your hips. And we're going to go into Viparata, Karini. And that's legs up the wall. So we're going to take our mats up to the wall or a door, in my case a radiator. Shuffling your bottom as close to the wall as you can get, taking the hands either side of the hips, close down your eyes. We're going to finish the practice today here. Bring your awareness to the crown of your head. Softening your forehead. Releasing the space between your eyes and around your eyes. Relaxing your mouth, tongue and jaw. Softening your throat and neck. Releasing your shoulders and relaxing your arms and hands. Softening through your heart center, your solar plexus and your sacral center. And softening from the nape of your neck right the way down to your tailbone. Bringing your awareness to your feet. Relaxing your feet and your ankles, releasing through your legs, through your shins and calves. Your kneecaps, your thighs and hamstrings. And relaxing your hips, pelvis and buttocks. Rest here for a few moments. Taking our legs up the wall lowers the heart rate. Helping to mitigate some of the panic and stress that is often associated with brain fog. course, you may stay here for as long as you wish. But if you're ready to transition into your day, you gently bend your knees. If there's space to your right, gently roll over to your right-hand side. Coming back into a seated position. Bring the hands to heart center. Namaste.